No sound. We go through this every now and then, huh? No sound. Let me know. Can you hear me now? We're good? We're good? All right. No sound. No sound. Production said we got sound. Let me know if you hear sound. Yeah, next week is big, so somebody must. Okay. Yes, I see good. I see good. Everybody, okay. Yeah, hey. Okay. I don't know what's going on, fam. Some people can, some can't. People can't. Okay. Anyway, fam, let me tell you what I'm gonna do. Because I was just looking at the scoreboard. We are now tied. We are now tied with the Vikings. So next week's game is going to be rough, rough, rough. It's going to be nervous tension. I mean, from the beginning of that game, this has got to be mistake-free football. The defense has got to play a little different. Somehow we got to rattle Kirk Cousins. You can't let him sit back there and do what he does because our secondary is suspect. No, so we're going to have to really keep. You know what? The same formula works on them. It can work on everybody. Ball possession, ball possession, ball possession. What we do is we keep you seated down on the bench and wear your defense out. That is the perfect formula. Elijah should be back next week. I can't wait to watch that game, Green Bay and the Vikings, to see how they did that. And even with a minute left, the Vikings, the Cheeseheads came back, and it was 31-31, and they won in overtime. Wow! All right, with a field goal. All right. Anyway, family, look, hey, let's look real quick. There's a lot of football to go watch. Return of Jeffrey Wilson Jr. Is this some of the things I want your observation on? The return of Jeffrey Wilson Jr. in the leading back role. The Deebo show. Coach Shanahan and Coach Ryans game plan versus the Jaguars. The 49ers special teams impact today. Award the game ball to the top offensive and defensive player. I'll go ahead and go first. The return of Jeffrey Wilson Jr. in a leading back role. I loved it. Remember, we played against one of the better teams as far as stopping the run goes. I don't think that we can expect the same thing from the Vikings next week. If I got Jeffrey back in the backfield next week along with Elijah Mitchell, I think we can make it really hard on him next week. The Deebo show. He fell short by a few yards of eclipsing 1,000 yards receiving today. But what Deebo did on offense today, forget about that. 6 yards, he'll get that anyway, anytime, and probably the first play gets next week. But what Deebo did filling in for Elijah Mitchell was just freaking awesome. My God, he's got talent. Scampered into that end zone. They didn't know what hit him. Deebo is, it could be, and there's no longer any conversation about, should we have gotten DK Metcalf? Deebo's good and this and that, but DK Metcalf, no. Deebo is a superior athlete. Deebo can do it all. DK Metcalf can't take the ball from the backfield and start running for 9 and 10 yards and touchdowns. He can't do it. I don't believe it. He's big enough to, but he ain't got the moves. Coach Shanahan and Coach Ryans game plan versus the Jags. Shanahan keeps running this game plan, and I got a feeling, just like he said, he was asked about, are you going to change your plan up any now that Elijah Mitchell's not going to be playing? Shanahan says, no, I don't think so. He didn't. So Shanahan knows who he's got and who's capable of what. So there you go. Deebo to the Elijah Mitchell rescue. I still want Elijah Mitchell back, and I want Deebo out in the flat killing people. So I was delighted with that game plan. And the defense, the defense did a great job. When you consider the fact that they only held those people down, that was better than what the Colts did last week. And the only reason they got in there is because Kowski T lost his head at the end and caused that penalty. We might have kept him down to 6 points, which would have been way better than what Indy did last week against this same Jaguars team. And the Jags were at their house. So, special teams impact. We recovered a fumble, didn't we? Yeah, wasn't that Sherfield? So they did have impact this week. Yeah. So all three, you got offense, defense, special teams. Everybody came to play today. All right. Award the game ball on the top offensive and defensive player. Top offensive player, Deebo is going to get that award every week if you give it to him. I'm going to give it to Ayuk this week for being on point all game long. I mean, he was good today. He's getting better each week. Him and Jimmy got something going on now. The timing is looking right. I'm loving it because Deebo's going to take care of business no matter what. George Kittle, yeah. We look good today. So I'm going to give it to IU because they're going to share this award every week anyway. The defensive player, Nick. He's got 10. And Nick was a beast all game long, even while the dude is holding Nick with that same chokehold. Nick still got the sack. You know, fam, I'm serious. I really think some of the attention we called to the constant, consistent missed calls by the referees, I think they paid attention this week. And hopefully they do it going forward as well. There you go. And let me get the phone so we can make it quick. It's short and sweet after the game, fam. All right? And, we got a winner. We got two. Z, the dark one, 31-10. Shabazz, who talks to all the confidence in the world every time he calls in here before on Fridays, he got it exactly right. 31-10. Congratulations, guys. You get bragging rights this week. Woo! All right. My headset's too loud. I'm gonna turn my ears down. Volume, too much volume. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess we could adjust that. Hey, and Shabazz is on the phone, as a matter of fact.
Ronbo.
Shabazz.
Damn, Ronbo. I mean, did I call it?
I mean, it couldn't have been no better than that.
Did I tell y'all you was gonna have a day?
We did too. We did too. It was awesome. It was bad.
I said 30. I'm telling the guys at this bar. I felt the 49er bar here in Arizona where I live, the native, because I just came from the casino. I laid my bets and stupid Bills and Titans busted my parlay, man. I was like, oh man.
Man, I know,
So,
right? Still don't believe that.
And the Packers. I had 2-6 games. I had some legs that have paid me pretty good. So my Niners came through because I knew my Niners was going to do 31-10. But okay, 30-10. So I was a point off, but I called it right on. And I told these guys when it was 3, I said, we got to let them score again so my prediction can be right, 31-10, you know. So I can be right. Once again, Shabazz is right, but, you know, hey, can't be great all the time, Ronbo, but we did that. Little Goldilocks Trevor Lawrence, he was running for his life. They was holding Nicky. Nicky should have had at least 3 sacks this game, man. They be holding, man.
Hey,
These
every
refs don't
week.
call holding for nothing in the world, man.
Shabazz,
Man, they be holding, man.
we had that running on Twitter all week, and finally, the refs talked about it. They asked Nick about it during his press conference. I think the word has got out. Nick Bosa is not getting any calls. They made a couple today. They finally made one. Damn, refs,
Come on,
let
man.
that go every week.
Every week he's getting hold. He's like, even on the sack he got, the dude's got his hand all underneath the jersey.
Choking him, Shabazz.
Yeah,
He still got the sack.
off me, bro.
Oh,
And
man.
Nick still got the sack, man.
Yes.
Ronbo, man, that man Deebo, you know, I was talking to the Niner fans in there, Niner faithful while y'all listening. And I asked them, because, you know, Ronbo, I like to think of myself as a bit of a historian. What is a 49er? A 49er is a gold miner. What is Deebo? That's my bike. I'm coming for that gold chain, baby. Deebo is a gold chain snatcher, baby. That's my bike, bro.
He does do it with style.
Man.
I'm telling you, man, he was awesome today. And Deebo, forget about Cordell Patterson. Deebo is the man. Oh, God.
Go mine the 49ers, but man, short sweet today, I know, and we'll get into moving forward to Minnesota. Everybody enjoy the rest of the day. Shout out to you. Shout out to my people from the Memphis Empire. They FaceTimed me. We took over Jacksonville. Nita, Monique, her husband, man, it was live. It was lit. They FaceTimed me before the game, Ronbo. Shout out to my boy, SoCal Lee. And I'm gonna check back in, baby. Shabazz gonna check back in. You know it. I got to enjoy watching the Cowgirls get spanked on today. I'm gonna go home and watch the Cowgirls get whooped on now.
And they deserve a whooping, too. Shabazz, always a pleasure. I'm going to tell you what, I'll be back tomorrow night looking for you, too. All right, fam. Have a great day.
Okay, I'm gonna check in tomorrow night, Ronbo.
All right, Shabazz. And congratulations on that win. You did pull in some money. The party killed you, but you still made some winnings. All right.
Yeah, I made some winnings. Anytime our Niners win, it's a win. Bang, bang, Niner gang. All right.
All right, fam. There goes Shabazz. Enjoy this day. Barack O'Neill says Big Show says he would rather lose with Trey than win with Jimmy. And Sheik and Show are booty cheeks in fantasy. Big Show did not say that, Barack. I've talked to Big Show. But thanks for that contribution, fam. Hey, Nigel.
Ronbo. What's going on, man?
Oh, Nigel, I'm sitting back enjoying this, man. Because I knew we were going to beat them, but I didn't know it was going to be as rough as it was. Those guys are tough. They just need a few things to adjust, and I think the Jaguars will be ready to compete next season. But what are you thinking, fam? I got Jeffrey Wilson Jr.'s game, Deebo, Shanahan Ryan's game plan, all that good stuff. Give out your game ball, too. Go ahead, fam.
Oh, my game ball. Hard for me to tell. I'm going to give it to Nick Bosa just because he's been so good throughout the year and he's staying consistent.
He's got 10 sacks.
And he has those. He hit that 10 sack mark. So he was consistently putting pressure on the QB for us, and he did good. But I mean, there's a lot of guys. I mean, everybody did great today. Offense and defense is fantastic. I loved it. I think it feels like we're getting hot right now, and I know it's just the Jaguars, but it's a win, it's a W. It gets us on that track to try to push forward to the playoffs. And now we got the Vikings next. They're 5-5, just like us, so it's going to be a tough game. And I can't wait though, Ronbo. I have some confidence, man. Now, I mean, of course, all of us, our confidence was a little bit waning, but I'm confident we can beat them. We just got to go in there and play our game like we have been these past couple of weeks, impose our will upon them.
And they got to come to us too, Nigel. We're not, they were at home today and they held serve. So they got to come to us now. So maybe a little different story for them than what the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, sir.
I don't know how the Packers lost that game. 31. They gave up 31 points.
Yeah.
34, should I say?
Divisional game, so I think those are tough, So
always,
I'll chalk it up to that. But either way, I'm happy. Another victory week, and we're looking forward to that Vikings game. But I'm happy, Ronbo. I'm 2 games in a row. Man, my confidence is right now for the team. We're looking good, dude. So I can't wait till next week. I think we're going to put a beating on them too.
Did you notice Ayuk? Ayuk's coming on, Nigel. He's coming on, and he's getting consistent about it. He's not dropping the ball. He's making great catches. He's in the right place at the right time. He's coming around. The dual combination of him and Deebo now is what we've been waiting for a long time. I think we're ready, Nigel.
Man, we're clicking on all cylinders. Two receivers making plays, looking good, and then of course George Kittle, and then our running back room is looking good. We got Wilson back, and then we got Elijah Mitchell. I mean, dang man, we're looking good, man.
He's got this week to rest up. He should be ready to roll next Sunday. Hit him and Jeffrey Wilson Jr. Sermon wasn't bad today though. I mean, he wasn't bad.
Right? No, he wasn't. Well, at least we know we got a 2-headed monster though in the backfield.
I know, right?
And then Deebo can go back there too. So it's crazy, man. Deebo's a beast, dude. I love that guy.
He's gonna keep doing that too, Nigel. Yes, Kyle may put him out in the open to get them plays, but he's gonna be running that ball every now and then. Deebo's vicious coming through that line of scrimmage. My God, he's tough.
Oh.
All right, Nigel.
Yeah, he's a beast. He's good. But all right, thanks for taking my call, man. I'll try to talk to you tomorrow, then. Have a good night.
Looking forward.
Yes, sir.
And you too.
Uh-huh.
There he goes.
Yep. Bye.
And there he is, Dr. Papa Dragon. The Dragon! Bob, get in here, man.
I'm sweating. What's up, Ronbo?
Pop, you guys got to realize Pop's in the middle of a battlefield right now. He's going to take out time right now in killing just to talk to us. Pop.
Oh, man.
Give me some, Pop. Your evaluations on this game. I'm telling you, man, I thought the 49ers was in trouble the first quarter just because of the hype. The Jaguars don't put up with no running. I said, that's all we'd like to do. Kept him out there for 12 minutes. They look tired. Come on, go ahead.
This game, I thought that the 49ers could change their name for one game to the Mean Machine because they were putting Jaguars on stretchers. Oh my God, this was an ass whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the ass whooping?
Mm-hmm.
Did you see all the players leaving the game?
I mean, it was carrying him out
Did you see Jennings take a?
and slapped.
I'm telling
The
you right
man
now,
just reached
game
back and
ball.
slapped him, Pop. What the hell was that?
Hey, game ball. My game ball was gonna go to Deebo. I want to correct you real quick because you know I love you. I admire you. People, you should be clicking like. You should be subscribing. You should be donating money because Ronbo's been keeping it 100 positive the whole time.
Oh, thanks,
Now,
Doc.
that being said, I was going to give it to Deebo because Deebo, and this is where I'm going to correct you. You said that DK Metcalf is not as good an athlete as Deebo, and you're wrong. DK Metcalf is an elite athlete, probably Olympic level athlete.
That's true.
But Deebo is an elite football player.
That's such a good. I was hoping you were going to say that. Football player. Exactly.
Transcends generations. You could put Deebo on a football field with a leather helmet and no face mask, no mouth.
He looked good on it too.
And he'll still be Deebo. He still be Deebo. You put Deebo at fullback. This is the scary part about Deebo. He hasn't even peaked yet. He hasn't peaked yet as a receiver, but as a football player, oh my, he's nasty.
He ain't picked that yet either.
Nasty.
Oh
my God.
He defines 49er football.
I don't care.
Him and Nick.
He is by far. Oh my. I can't get over it. I'm just saying, you take him in any situation, and he's running over defensive tackles, Ronbo,
and throwing your face into the dirt as he goes by.
He's snatching chains. He's taking people bites. But the game ball. The game ball goes to Jennings. It goes to Jennings because Jennings took that shot in the face and started laughing. He's like, "Oh, y'all in trouble now."
And she can't come over and give him 5 on that because he didn't react. He said, "Oh, you gonna slap me? But look at the scoreboard, bro. Look at the scoreboard. You can slap me again if you want to."
Ronbo, I just want to end it with this. We need to change the name from Niner Faithful to Bang Bang Niner Gang. That was a straight up gangster performance. That's a straight up gangster performance. If they play like this, the team they play, win or lose, is not going to be right the next week.
I tell you, that night. You know? The Jags are licking their wounds. Oh, fam, we'll see you tomorrow. I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Man, I tell you, this is good stuff. See what's going to happen the rest of the day. All right, there he is. Papa D.
Hey.
All right, fam. See you tomorrow.
Yes.
I think he's okay.
Woo! Oh, I'm elated, man. Oh, I'd love seeing an ass whooping like that. The score could have been 3-0. I've been just as happy as I am right now. I love seeing it. Just black and blue.
All right, Pop.
Black and blue football. Love it.
Get in and watch some Cowboys so we can laugh at them tomorrow too. All right, fam. Have a great night. Oh, good.
Oh yeah, you too, brother.
Hey, I think it is Cowboys and Chiefs. Am I right about it? Guerrero, mi amigo, Guerrero. He said, now I can enjoy the rest of my day. Thanks, Niners. Mi amigo Ronbo, have a great day, Guerrero. You know, Guerrero makes a good point. Now we can enjoy the rest of the day. Usually you got these yucky feelings. You watch the rest of the games. You want, man, look at this, man. We could play better than this, and we could lose. The marvelous Butthead says, "Ooh la la, Rumble. We are back for now, 5-5. If 49ers keep on playing like they're playing, that conference can get crazy." Guerrero. Rumble said, "Houston beat your scary Titans." Damn, anything could happen in the NFL. Go Niners. Guerrero, gracias mi amigo. You know what? I keep telling people that, man. You know. Look at the scoreboard. Winning and beating beating the Jags was not a given. You know, that's why I says I'm glad they got out of that. Hey, Gene. I haven't talked to Gene in a long time. Hey, Gene.
Hello.
Hey, Gene.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good.
Hey, I've not talked to you in a long time, Gene. Where you been, man?
Busy.
Well, Gene, did you take time out of your busy...
Right now I'm in a hotel.
In a hotel?
Got back from games.
Ooh, you went to this game today?
Yeah.
All right. Gene, you should have let us know, man. I could have gave you a link. We'd have loved to see and talk to you at the half. That's all right. We'll get you next time. Did you enjoy that game? What stood out to you? Who you got? Who's your defensive and offensive player of the game? And any other feelings you want to add?
Offensive player, Deebo. Actually, Ayuk, he's a slot receiver. He can actually get some yards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And defensive player was probably Fred Warner.
Really?
I'll give
all
all to him.
You know, Fred, I didn't notice him being real busy today, but what did you notice that stood out about Fred?
He would get the tackle, definitely.
Yeah, he did. Well, you know, he did what he always does. You're right. He looked good today, but that's normal for him. Which is why I didn't think a lot of it, I guess.
I think he got the fumble, by the way.
No, that was Sherfield. No. How many fumbles did they get? They had more than one. They had one on special teams. Yeah, you're right.
And then one,
from the line of scrimmage. You're right. They did get two fumbles today. Hey, Gene, for a change, we're getting takeaways. That always matters.
Yeah. Like I told you, every time I go to a game, it's always a blowout. I went to the LA, and now I went to this game.
Oh, you went to the Rams game?
And
all right, Gene.
He's been winning.
Gene's traveling around. You coming to you going to watch the Vikings game next week?
Yeah, I'm not going though.
Yeah. The Vikings won, by the way. They beat the Packers in overtime. So the Vikings are getting tough, too.
Yeah.
This is the way it goes, Gene. Teams were so-so in the first half of the season. All of a sudden, you got this second half thing that's going on now. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So
I feel like our toughest teams right now are going to be Vikings, Bengals, and the Titans.
I know, right? You know the Titans. Is that game over? I think the Titans lost somehow. I don't know how they did it. But the Texans beat the brains out of the Titans by a long way.
Yeah.
It's not even close.
I think the Texans are like winning right now.
They are, and by a large margin. The Titans aren't going to catch up. The game's almost over. They got a couple of minutes to go.
By the Bills.
At 22-13, it's over. 22-13.
Yeah.
I can't wait to watch that game and see what happened with that. I think don't we play the Texans? No. Yes. We do play the Texans.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Hey, you know what? The Texans don't get good now, Texans. Oh, God, that would be terrible. They want to beat the 49ers? No.
No, we'll be very embarrassed.
Yeah, more than that.
That's how, the Jaguars beat the Bills.
I know, right? And the Bills
are losing it.
Oh, they got killed already. Anyway, I don't know what's going on with the Bills.
Yeah.
But John, Jane, let me see you tomorrow if you got time. Okay, looking for you.
All right.
All right, Jane.
Bye.
Have a great day.
You too.
Thanks, Will. And oh, Sharon. What was Sharon's score?
Ronbo. Mine was 28-10. I was close.
Yeah. Yeah, you got the other score. Everybody was right around the same close. We all had a feel for this game. I can't remember if I said 31 or 37. 31, 35. I forgot. We were all in the 30s mostly. You were in 28, but you're still close at 31. Is only 4 points away. So I think we all knew they were going to get at least that many points. Trying to figure out the Jags was the problem. But yeah, we did it. Sharon,
Right.
some of those things like the Deebo game, Jeffrey Wilson, what'd you think about him today? Give out your special
He's
teams.
looking pretty good. He's getting back to Jeff Wilson, so he was looking pretty good. The fight though, that was awesome. He knew he was gonna get ejected. He said he was gonna slap him, but James was looking at the scoreboard, laughing in his face. That was so hilarious. I was like, "Look at the board, bro! Look at the board!"
Oh God. I still wish one of our guys sitting on the bench would have just came in and blasted him from the side. Because whoever came in and blasted him. But again, we don't need the 15-yard penalty. Oh, man, I was
No,
mad.
because we had no penalties today. None at all called on us today. Jimmy only got sacked twice, but hey. But other than that, we didn't get no penalties.
We didn't have any penalties?
Nope.
I mean, I can excuse the sacks because, the offensive line's got to take care of that. But no flags?
No flags on us whatsoever.
Damn, Sharon just pointed out something. I don't remember the last time that happened. Oh, we were involved in some flags, but they were offsetting. Remember the one? There was like the ref called 3 different flags?
Yeah,
but
that
the
was
roughing
it.
the roughing the
that was
passer
just
call.
one.
Yeah, the roughing the passer call still stands out as the one that's got to be enforced.
But
Yes.
I want to give my ball to Deebo, but I think I'm gonna split it. Deebo, Ayuk, and Nick.
Well, your defense is Nick's another category, so you still give the ball to Nick and Deebo, and then give Nick the defensive football because Nick got 10 sacks now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we had no turnovers, 0.
Nope. None.
What
I think we can beat the Vikings next week because we get everybody back.
Man. And George Kittle could relax today. You see how much George didn't even have to sweat today. He was just out there playing tight end.
No.
He got a touchdown. I
George
really
was just out there blocking and having a good day. He didn't care about a touchdown, but he did get one at the end, though.
And they didn't have to rely on him because Deebo and Ayuk had that covered?
No.
Man.
There was Deebo and Ayuk show all day.
Just
and that was something we were looking forward to see when they came together finally.
I tell you, all year long, it's looking good. It's looking really good. God.
We got to see Trey Lance for a minute, but
Kyle, I don't know why he could have brought him in earlier. I don't know why Kyle's
paranoid
because that first game.
Quarter and gave Jimmy a break. He could have put him in fourth quarter.
And let's take Deebo out. Let's take everybody out.
Yeah.
The Jaguars had no clue as to how to get back in that game.
No, they weren't going to ever come back on us like that. So he could have took some of the starters out.
We beat him up today too, Sharon. You see how many Jaguars are in the locker room screaming in pain?
You see how many went down? I was like, man, another injury.
We're tough. We play physical, smash mouth, hard-nosed football.
Oh, my God, we were mean. And I hope the Chiefs whip the Cowgirls, but I'm going to be quiet because my brother's watching.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we get through here. I'm going to go. I can't wait to turn that game on. Sharon, I'll tell you what.
I'm watching it right now.
Oh, I'm going to see you tomorrow, okay? On Raw.
All right, Ronbo. All right, Ronbo. Let's go.
Have a great day, Sharon.
Vikings next week.
Dang,
all right, bye.
We're ready. All right, bye. And, hey, Ron, come on in.
Hey, Ronbo, what's up?
Ron, man, we're just sitting here enjoying the aftermath. You know what I'm saying? Ron, what are your feelings on this game?
It's so much better when they win, right?
Oh, God,
when they win, it's so much better.
Oh, makes your life
I'm sitting here with my son. We're having fun.
Yes. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be. We're not supposed to be sitting there crying about losing the dumb game, especially if we lost it and not got beat.
Bitching and moaning. But and listen, I did tell you a couple weeks ago, they're going to get it together. This team is just too talented to beat bad. They really are.
They are.
Look at all the weapons they have.
Yeah.
And I'm glad they're finally starting to play their rookies on defense.
Oh.
Hoff he's unbelievable. We got Tark back today. And I swear, every play I saw, Hoff, Hufunga was always there hitting them.
He's got a nose for the ball. I don't care what his speed is 50 was.
Yeah.
The guy knows where to go.
He's very fast, right?
I mean, quickness is what he's got.
And even when he gets beat, he will get there as soon as that receiver attempts to catch that ball. He will break it up. He smacks him. We're tough all around, man. Physical.
That's what we are.
I think they finally found. Sorry, Rob.
Who they are.
They finally found their identity.
Yep.
we talked about it the first couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What is their identity? They weren't running. They weren't physical. They had no pass game.
Mm-hmm.
You saw last week they came out. They punched LA right in the mouth. They got back to their roots. Running the ball.
Yep.
Time of possession.
Yep.
Right? Not turning the ball over.
11 minutes, Ron. The 49ers on the field to start the game for the entire first quarter.
That first quarter.
One drive.
Jacksonville got the ball back with what? A minute and 40 to go in the first quarter? I was like, damn, this whole first quarter is done. I'll tell you what, they play. I don't care who they play. Yeah, they play football like that.
You can beat anybody.
They're going to beat anybody.
That's bully ball.
Exactly.
And George didn't even beat
that's all you're. No. Go ahead. You go.
No, I was going to say, it was bully ball,
George,
and George Kittle wasn't involved in the beating. Usually it's George involved in beating people up. It was Deebo.
Yeah, but right, Deebo and Ayuk is involved. Now he's finally picked it up, which we needed. You needed Ayuk to step up for this offense to roll. But do you see the blocks that Kittle's out there making?
Oh, George still beating people up. Did you see him set up
that Deebo touchdown?
George still beating
people up.
Deebo
doesn't score if Kittle doesn't make that block.
That's right. George is still involved.
You know what I mean?
He wasn't having to do all the heavy lifting. Normally, George is the guy that does all the work. Today, George just does what he likes to do. George loves blocking. Last week, Von Miller, that pancake, are you kidding me? Wow.
Right. He prefers that. He said that multiple times. I'd rather block than catch a touchdown. That's just how he is.
We're lucky to have him.
But
yeah, guys,
that's what they need to get. They need to get back to that. Their 2019 season. Mm-hmm. They were physical. They bullied people. You remember that New Orleans game? Back and forth. They were just very physical, and they're getting back to that. I think next week's going to be a good game, but I really do. I think they could take the Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
When you put in Garoppolo, doesn't have to do too much. He's a game manager.
But it's the same thing. The thing is, all you got to do is do what they did. Just grind that clock and keep that defense on the field. That's all you got to do. They'll come when they get in the red zone. They're going to score anyway. So just let no problem.
You're not asking Garoppolo to do too much, but he has been good. He has been on point.
Oh, yeah. Listen, Ron, this offense is not designed for a quarterback to have to take over. This is a machine.
No, it's not an air raid offense. No.
It's a machine. All the parts work. Everybody's just got to play their part.
Well-oiled.
Ron,
and everything comes off of the run.
Absolutely. Ron, we're going to go. I'll tell you what, short and sweet after the game. I'll see you tomorrow if you got some time. Hopefully you do. Great to hear from you again, too.
Ronbo. Well, I've been waiting. For them to get back in shape, where they needed to be. Can I get a Niner shout out before I go?
God, yes. Niner! Oh, my man, Ron. Hey, Ron. See you tomorrow, man.
All right, Ronbo. Yep, absolutely.
Hey, Sino.
Ronbo, what is going on with you?
Sino, loving every minute of what's going on now, man. We did it again. You know what? 2 weeks in a row. All I need to know is if the Cowboys go lose. Damn it, the Green Bay Packers couldn't do anything with the Vikings, but the Panthers lost. I'm telling you right now, everything is reds and roses. Hey, Sino, what are you going on with you, man? We ain't talked to you in a while, man. Talk to me about this game.
Hey, I forgot that this is the same team that beat the Buffalo Bills, and I was kind of worried at the beginning.
I was too. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little bit worried.
And I noticed you was getting on Jimmy a little bit. I was like, don't give up on Jimmy right now. Right now is just the first half.
I didn't give up. I just got pissed off because that was the easiest touchdown you're gonna get all year. Just relax. He's right there. Just drop it off to him. You didn't even got to throw it hard. There's no defender over there. And he throws it wide. I said, God almighty. Oh. And he should have threw away the ball on one of those sacks. But, he still is not bad.
I'd like to give a shout-out to Brandon Ayuk because
I think
it's the first time in a long time I've seen everybody, as far as the Yak Bros is concerned, got a touchdown.
Mm-hmm. They're coming together. They're
might go check on
this. I'm sorry, say that again. I missed you. What'd you say? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, somebody needs to go check on Jennings, too, man, because I don't know if you've seen that the little highlight. After he got punched, it looked like he tried to headbutt one of the teammates. I don't know. I was like, he doesn't even have a helmet on. Yeah, check on that, man, right there.
I know he was hyped up. He was emotional. See if he lost his mind. He had but nobody with a helmet on. You know how bad that hurts?
But other than that, man, great game for the whole squad. As far as defensive, it goes to both. So congratulations for his 10th sack of the year.
Yeah. Got it. And they holding him and doing everything. Imagine if Nick Bosa got more calls. The 49ers defense wouldn't have to do anything more than just watch the other team lose it. Because them 10-yard penalties will kill you after a while. All right? And I loved it. Sino?
Hey, real quick, how is Minnesota's run defense?
See, you and me both. I'm getting ready to go watch that game in just a little bit. I want to know, how did the Vikings give up that many points? I mean, that was 34. I mean, that was more 31 points. That was more points than we gave them up, right? I said, what's going on in Minnesota? Nobody's playing any defense? So I don't know.
Yeah, I might want to watch out for that game. I know you said it's a home game, and we haven't been playing good at home.
Until last week. But the Rams are soft.
Yeah.
You know what? We can't take that too seriously, can we? Because the Vikings ain't soft as the Rams. The Rams are soft. That's what the 49ers exposed them last week. They don't like to be ran on.
Yep.
They don't like to get physical. I mean, OBJ just got there. I understand all that. But what about their defense? So I like our chances against the Vikings. We'll see. But
go ahead. Go ahead, flex that game for a Sunday night game.
I know, right? You know what I'm saying? We'll find out what the schedule is. It just may be possible. I'm gonna see you tomorrow, fam. You got some time. Good to see you back too, man. Let's see you tomorrow if you got some time.
Yeah, I got you there, Ronbo.
All right, Have a great night, fam.
It is.
Yo, ice, baby, too cold.
What up, big dog?
Ice, man, I'm just enjoying what
Bad
happened.
question. You see that? I didn't get a chance to watch. Yeah, man, I didn't get a chance to watch the game because I'm on the East Coast.
Oh, okay.
So,
you got to go out to everybody
watch the
but
highlights,
us.
Yeah, and I watched the highlights and stuff. Right. Yeah. So, I watched that Green Bay game. They should have won. They just played back first half.
Hey.
And the second half, they just blew them up.
Hey, Ice, you can answer that question,
caller,
though. You can answer the question that Tessino just asked. What does their run defense look like?
Yes, I was getting ready. Yes.
Go ahead.
You read my mind, brother. Great minds think alike. Question Tessino's call. I mean, a question that actually, the run defense is soft. I'm telling you, my assertion, they are soft because Green Bay doesn't have their running back DJ Jones.
Ooh.
So they stood away from the run. Right, Jones is out. So they was playing the other kid, but they didn't give him that rock that much. So they was focusing on passing the ball a lot. So what they started doing was they was moving Aaron Rodgers around out of the pocket, and that was killing them.
Mm-hmm.
But that kid Jefferson for Minnesota's a beast.
See.
But I'll say this. But this is the thing. We got a better pass rush than Green Bay. He ain't gonna be sitting back in that pocket thinking he's gonna do what he's gonna do. That's the thing. Green Bay ain't got no pass rush. They got a good defense, but the pass rush is suspect.
That's true.
Okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you, when we play them, we play physical with them. That's all we gotta do. Same game plan like we did this week and the week before. Play our style of football, smack them in the mouth, they going home with a L. Because the only thing they really got is stealing and that young kid Jefferson.
How about the offensive
and they
line?
got the running back. He's right. It depends on who shows up. That's just it for them. Dalvin Cook's a beast. He can run. But the thing about it is, we so physical at the front line and all across the board, they're not going to be sitting there making catches. This is the thing people don't understand about us and why we're on our back-to-back win. Like my man said, we found our identity. We smacking dudes in the mouth. You catch the ball, you're going to pay. Mm-hmm. That's our style of football. Receivers got that in the back of their mind. Tight ends got that back of their mind. Cook that got the back of their mind. Listen, I catch this ball, I'm going to get popped.
Yeah.
So that's going to cause a lot of drops.
It worked on the Rams
they
last
don't
week.
want to get hit.
That's why them tissue soft Rams lost last week. All them drops. That was fear. They'll get that ball, pick it away, and before he hits me and knocks me in the next month. Yeah.
You know one thing we give my ball to, I'm gonna give it to Mofunga, and I'm gonna tell you why. He is setting the tone on the wideouts. Anybody that catch the ball, you're gonna pay. And I'm gonna tell you something. People don't understand something. When you're a ball player and you know you're gonna get rocked when you catch that ball, you setting the tone for the defense. That makes the listen, dog. We all watch football. I know we're just short leash tonight. Listen, man. Physicality coming towards the end of the season will pay dividends for any team. Any team that plays physical the way we keep playing, we are going to go a long way. And this is the perfect timing. I'm done. And one more thing before I go. You know I got to say, what you got on my story, punk?
It's the Deebo cry. Tell you what.
It's 19 problems. Ronbo, can I get it from you? What you got on our what?
40.
What you got on our what? 40. I'm gone. Next Sunday, we on Sunday night, right? The game's Sunday night?
Hey, maybe if they flex it.
Is it a Sunday night game?
No, it's an afternoon. It's a matinee.
Is it a Sunday?
It's a matinee, but I want to know.
It's a Sunday night game.
It's a Sunday afternoon. I think. I could be wrong.
I thought it was a Sunday night game.
It might be.
You sure?
I'm
gonna have to look it up.
I'm not sure.
But you back on Monday Night Raw or what?
I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be looking for
Monday
you too.
Night Raw or what?
Yeah.
All right, man. One love, baby.
That's an afternoon.
Ronbo!
All right. Ice. Have a great day, fam. Appreciate you. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah. 125 start. What do we do? Hey, Santana. Dun, 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 boom, boom, dun, dun, dun. Hey! Santana, man, come on in.
What's up, Ronbo? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing great, man, because we just got to won 2 in a row, and both games won, with authority. You know what I'm saying? Give me something, Santana. What do you think, man?
I think we played pretty good. I just think that, it's the Jags. Not going to get too hyped about that, but at the same time, they played a good game.
Had to win it. Couldn't fool around. Could not lose that game.
Yeah, they stuck to the last week's game plan of running the ball and controlling the time of the game, and they did that perfectly. But on that one drive, man, we got to score, Ronbo. We're gonna hold the ball for 8 to 10 minutes. We gotta.
Oh, the first drive of the game,
man.
yeah.
We can't.
You can't come down and get 3 points.
We can't settle for
yeah.
Yeah, we can't settle for 3 points.
I was mad as hell about that.
That was Green Bay or another, high-scoring team, with a good offense. We can fall behind real quick. So but we just gotta execute those. But and then another thing, Ronbo, Deebo, man, he's a oh
this
my
is his
God,
year.
man, that guy's
he's looking like an MVP.
Ronbo.
Yeah.
He's an MVP, man. Come on, man. But another thing too, man. What I want to see is a little bit of load taken off his back, man. He's doing. I feel like he's doing too much, and I don't know if this is sustainable. His history of injuries and stuff like that. And now we can see that Ayuk is coming into the picture, so hopefully that helps Deebo a little bit.
Finally,
but
yes.
So and then George
Deebo
Kittle coming back. So.
And did you notice? You're looking at George. You remember how George had to do everything was George, and now GK's over there tearing people up. He likes blocking anyway. He's just making everybody else's job easier now. And if he need be, George will get you a touchdown if you want him. Boom! There he is in the end zone. Bam! Oh.
What we see, Ronbo, is that George Kittle is a big, piece of the running game. I don't think Kyle Juszczyk can do it all alone. I think they're both in the game, and it just opens up the running game for us, and it helps a lot. And another thing, Ronbo, that I just wanted to point out, man, what's it called? We were, the fourth quarter, man. 8 minutes left. Put in Trey Lance, man. He needs the reps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why we put him out there in 2 minutes into the game. There's nothing. It's just. I just think it's dumb. It just doesn't help the kid at all whatsoever. It's just, it's 2 years of playing football, Ronbo. You can play, you can do all good things in practice, man. But where you learn is in game time live reps. That's where you learn, not in the practice field. So, I mean, I just don't understand that. I don't know if they're really into developing Trey Lance or not. I don't know what their deal is. But I just didn't like that. That was my only thing about the game. It's like, let him throw the ball a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to see that too.
It's a lot.
Especially when he was in there.
Not playing games. And it could definitely mess with some of the confidence. But yeah, Ron. But that was my only knock on the game. We just didn't play Trey Lance in the fourth quarter a little bit more, get more reps. That was about it. But other than that, man, I think the team played very well, and I hope they go on to next week, because I'm going to that game, the Vikings game.
Play that same style of bully ball, and let's get them Vikings out of here. And we go up on the Vikings by next week. This is a 5-5, both teams. That's gonna be tough.
Right. Rumble, what we know about Kirk Cousins, man, is that when you bring that pressure, he tends to crumble. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So hopefully, man, we can do that and take another victory at home and get us going, man. But
over
500. Man, good game today, though.
Yes, indeed. All right, Santana. I'll see you tomorrow night on Raw if you got some time. All right, fam. Have a great day,
right,
Santana.
You have a good one. You too, man. Later.
And I see Matthew Odell continue to wear that Niner shirt. Hey, and cap. I'm telling you, right, I ain't changing nothing, Matthew. Don't worry, man. Thanks for that contribution, too. And Shania. Hey, Shania.
Hey, Ronbo.
Shania, did you enjoy that game?
Yeah.
I know, right? Shania, and I know you and Bill can relate to this. All we need to do now to complete a joyful day is to see the Cowboys lose to the Chiefs.
They're already losing. It's 6-0.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Here's the thing, Shania. Everybody agrees that the Cowboys fan base, of all the bases in the entire NFL, they are the most irritating and obnoxious. This is just the way it is. Everybody agrees. People in Philadelphia are talking about them. I understand because Philadelphia's in their division, but still, Cowboy fans bother everybody. What'd you enjoy? Who's your favorite player today?
The one that got punched.
Well, that was a slap, wasn't it?
I say that he kept it professional.
Yes, he did. And he could have retaliated. Did you see the big laugh and grin on his face? How many men can take a slap like that and smile? Whew. Shania?
Not very many, probably.
I do have an issue, a little bit of a temporary issue at times. I was slapped in elementary school, and I remember blacking out. And I went after that kid, and I was just bouncing his head off the school ground pavement. They called my mom. I didn't realize what happened. I lost it. They had me sitting in the office. I'm crying. They called my mom to come pick me up. She says, your son really went too far. And I explained what happened. Slaps, they affect people in certain ways. So I say that because it might have took more than two people to hold. Ron Jennings is a big guy. To get slapped like that, and you were not doing anything. They're holding my arms, and you slap me? God. And I laugh. You're right. Did you give him the game ball?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Good. And Shania, who'd you give the game ball to on defense?
On both sides.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, both got 10 today.
And they was holding him. He got way more sacks if they wasn't holding him.
I know, right? God. But I think they're going to try to call those a little more. I think they made an effort to keep an eye on things today. So that one call when the man was choking Bosa coming around that corner, and he still got the sack on that one, and they did it again before that, and no flag. So Bosa's going to get his. There's nothing they can do about it. So, always a pleasure. Listen, you go enjoy them Cowboys getting their butt beat, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Can I get a 49er shout out?
You sure can. Niners! Have a great day. Congratulations to us.
Ronbo.
Have a great day. Oh, God. And Norm, 209 Empire. I smell a winning streak. On to the next opponent. and it's Niners all day. Norm, thanks for that contribution. Hey, Jorel.
Good, Ronbo.
Jorel, man, what's good is we're now at 500 where we should have been a long time ago. We should have been over, but we're there now. And the way the NFL is going, with teams getting beat any given moment, can happen to any given team, we're still in this. I'm loving it. Now we just need to see. We already watched. See, the Vikings, damn it, they got away. The Packers got beat back, which is fine. Hey, Jarrell, isn't that loss number 4 for the Packers?
I think it's their third. I think third.
Wait, they lost last week.
They were 8-2, I think.
If they lost last week.
Yeah, they're 8-2. Now they're 8-2.
8. Wow. 3? They only got 3. Damn it. I see. Wait a minute. We're 1 game behind the pack on the loss column? Anyway, Terrell, what are you feeling on this game, man? Give me a rundown of what made you crazy on this game.
The game ball goes to Tom Compton. No, I'm just kidding. Goes to Deebo.
I didn't see that one coming. You got me.
Yeah, Deebo Samuel for sure, though. I'm mad at Kyle, though. He pulled what he did to George Kittle in 2018 Deebo Samuel.
Mm-hmm.
Deebo was 21 yards short of getting 1,000 yards.
Mm-hmm. You're right.
Yeah.
Did the same thing to George.
But yeah, that was a fantastic win. Looks like we found our identity.
Yeah,
on both sides.
Everybody agrees on that. Now we know who we are. We're a grinded out, wear you down, beat you up. We're going to not only smack you in the mouth, we're going to choke you down, drop knees in your chest, Thai boxing style. And I just beat you up. I mean, how many Jaguars are in the locker room? The Jags have another person going to the blue tent. There's a couple of Jaguars in the locker room right now being looked at. They're not sure if they're going to return to the game or not. They're not as soft as the Rams, but they're soft. Oh, God, I'm enjoying this. Terrell, what else?
I know, it's funny. The funniest thing about this, though, is that the Rams and Jaguars scored the same amount of points against that defense. That's so funny.
Hey, I didn't remember. You're right. Terrell, so it doesn't matter who you are. We're going to beat you up. We're going to stay on the field for the first quarter and wear your team down and, just make them stay out there for 10, 11, 12, 13 minutes. And then we're going to get you off the field immediately and bring them back out. That's just mean. God, I love that.
Ezekiel Elliott just got hurt.
What?
Cowboys.
How bad?
Elliott just got hurt.
Blue tent?
I don't know. He was just limping off the field.
Hey.
Yeah, they're getting destroyed right now. They can't do anything.
Oh, I love it. See, people have been trying to overrate Dallas. I call them, okay, offensively they do look good, but you know what? Let's see who they've beaten, and I want to see who else they play against before I decide that Dallas is going all the way, because they had me concerned there for a minute. Dallas did look like the best team in the NFC, because Tampa Bay is starting to look strange, and the Rams are soft. The Cardinals are falling apart piece by piece. So, I said the Cowboys, they hold it on, so. But then the NFC at least.
Yeah.
So. Anyway.
Yeah, Deebo is really
Amazing.
a superstar.
We look so tough, this team. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Tell you what, fam.
Ayuk is coming together.
Oh, and we've been waiting on that. Don't let that. It's coming together. That's going to be tough for any team to stop.
We get Greenlaw back next week, right?
Yep. Yeah. Jerome, we're going to go short and sweet after the game. Let me see. Get back to that Cowboys game.
Ronbo.
I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Have a great day, Jerome. And Jashawn Page says, what up? Don't forget, Jaguars has a good defense, too. See? That 2 weeks we beat a good defensive team. Congratulations, Niners Empire. Jashawn, thanks. I keep saying, that Jaguars defense is not weak. Is that PJ? PJ.
Ronbo.
PJ. Oh, good.
What's up, Ronbo?
Hey, PJ, man. You can hear from me, man. PJ out in Bermuda. BJ, man, we just won a second game in a row. We just beat back a team that was considered tough against the run, and we made them start crying like babies. Are you ready for that? BJ, the 49ers have discovered themselves. We have an identity. It's bully football. BJ, what'd you think of that game?
It's so sad that we have to realize that that's who we are. We're always happening that. I don't know why we were trying all this different stuff.
10 weeks.
Like, come on.
10
weeks. We were always, what for that? We've always been that.
You're right.
You know,
when they got rid of Dante Pettis and went and got Brandon Ayuk, we already had Deebo. That's what this team is all about. We're not worried about the flash and pop and the deep downfield throws.
No.
We are about put the ball in the playmaker's hands and do something about it. If you can't stop it, we're going to step on your face. That's just who they are. That's who the 49ers are. I love it.
That's it. I mean, you can just see from the draft, like we drafted people who are they're not the home run hitters, they're the ones who smack you in the mouth and keep going through you, and just keep on going.
That's why Jawan Jennings fits right in. And next time somebody slaps Jawan Jennings, they better know Jawan is not going to be slapped every week. So, I'm proud of him. No, he maintained cool, and we didn't get no 15-yard penalty. They did. And look what happened. They got all kind of flags. They were frustrated. They were frustrated, PJ.
But we did it to them, and they do it to themselves. Just like the Ravens, and they do those penalties and hurt themselves.
Over and over.
They're a highly penalized team too.
Over and over.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer, if I'm him, do you have any control of that team? Because they're out there doing strange, stupid things. Uncalled for flags.
Exactly.
Oh,
I love it. I said maybe finally Nick will start getting some of the film calls called, because he gets fouled every second time. Every time, and the guy's getting like chokehold and still like making it to the quarterback.
Because Nick's supposed to have he's supposed to have more sacks than he had last year too. They weren't calling holding then either. But you know what? Enough noise is being made about Nick being held now. The refs have to sit up and pay attention. Come on, you guys can't allow that. On your watch, ref.
I'm under the assumption that the NFL wants to win who they want to win, because Nick Bosa was held so much in that freaking Super Bowl. It's unbelievable. And how nobody sees it is ridiculous.
They saw
Everybody wanted to see Andy Reid in his first championship, and Mahomes is the poster boy of the NFL. So that was the narrative. They didn't want the 49ers to win it. That's what I feel.
And then PJ, the next year, the perennial one, Tom Brady's in Super Bowl. Now they're calling every penalty they can on the Chiefs. They didn't miss one call. No. We didn't see anything. Didn't see a thing. You sons.
You see how the narrative flipped, because they want, like, still Tom Brady's the poster boy of the NFL, and they wanted him to get it so they could call him the GOAT.
There it is. And in Tampa Bay, everything was right. PJ, we got to go though. It's short after the game. Let me see you tomorrow if you get a chance, and because we'll be in as early as possible too. All right.
All right, Ronbo. Have a good one.
You too, fam. And we move quickly too. Check out. Hey, good night, PJ. All right.
Nice.
We missed this one here. Right.
He just says that he's on the.
And Rebel D, he said, right, great game. Can you sing that Jimmy G song for me one more time? Hey, it's so funny because he had a couple of touchdowns, didn't he, tonight? I forgot to sing. He's just a Garoppolo, and everywhere he goes, people know the part Jimmy's playing. Standing in tall on the grass, sticking every pass. Ooh, what they saying? Oh, bobbly, zoobly, bobbly, zoobly, bobbly, zoobly, bob. Cause Jimmy. You know what? I'm gonna continue to build on that song. You got Rebel Deebo. Thanks for that contribution too. And Casey.
Hey, Ronbo, man, at the risk of having you tangent off for a minute, have you thought of how delicious this Thanksgiving dinner is going to be now?
If only we didn't have to deal with having to watch the Lions are playing, though. There's nothing to watch. Is there 2 games coming on Thursday? I hate that. Watching the Lions on every Thanksgiving. It ruins the dinner. I want to watch good football.
I know. Well, you know what? I'm just glad we're not 4-6 going into Thanksgiving, Ronbo.
There you go. So there is that. I am grateful. I am thankful.
They definitely saved their season today. You know, they got Deebo looking like a Hall of Fame running back right now.
I mean, he's MVP, man. Whew, my God.
Yeah.
God, if he hits that hole, they can't stop him. Deebo's going to pick up 6 or 7 yards minimum. God.
Yeah, he's a good Raheem replacement. My new my new Robbie Gould replacement on this team has become Trey Sermon, Ronbo. I can't take watching this 2-yard average, man. I'm watching this and I'm just like, my grandmother could do better than this, Ronbo.
I don't know. Maybe he's going to get better. The bad thing about running backs, though, Casey, is they don't get better. Usually who they are is established immediately. And they may grow a little bit, but usually a running back comes into the NFL and he carries on where he left off right out of school. I've never seen a running back look great after his first year. He either is or he ain't. That's the scary thing.
And Elijah Mitchell's looking pretty good this year, but,
He's supposed to. That's
I
what they do.
saw a stat today. I've been begging Kyle to just run heavy, man. And I saw a stat today that said the 49ers are 16-1, I guess 17-1 now, when Kyle runs the ball 30 or more times in a game.
That much? 7-6? Wow. Yeah. Hey, that's, because everything stems from that run. If he gets that run game going, then he can do anything he wants at any given moment, and teams aren't ready for it. That's why when people say, well, the 49ers, all they got to do is stack the box, and then we got to throw. No. When is the last time you see a team stack the box and got away with it? Kyle still knows what to do. That's not. And the passing game is nothing more than an extension of the run game, too.
And Rumble, I love watching Deebo in the backfield, man. Like, that just makes me happy, man.
He does it so well.
They should just go out there and, with everything they've got, say, we're going to just be like that NFC Championship game, Because it's not like Jimmy's going to lose the game. Jimmy's really good. He's playing really good, but he still kind of has 2 left feet, and he doesn't really have the deep ball going. So they need to just do
we need a
run game.
Yeah, but we need to stop looking for the deep ball. That's not Kyle Shanahan's offense. He could have threw that deep ball. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to humiliate a team. He wants to take away their manhood. He's going to keep running at you until you run out of gas. And then what he does is by design. Everybody's always saying, they take away the middle of the field from the 49ers. Listen, they'll never do it. And you know why, Casey? That's by design. It's all about the receivers. They run those routes across the middle on purpose. You need to be, as a defender, try to stop it. Those are timed routes. When you see the 49er receiver break, Jimmy puts that ball right there where he can get it. That's intentional. That's the only option. We never throw behind the attached tagger. That's for a reason. But a lot of people don't get it. So, what you're seeing is by design. So
I hear you, Ronbo. I hear you, man.
Hey, you know what? I don't know how we did it. It's short and sweet. I talked too much. Let me have one more minute.
Yeah.
But Casey, what else you want to add? Because I was talking too much.
I just want to say, I'm sorry for unmuting myself the other night when Tony was talking about the Falcons and whatnot.
I already told production.
Man.
I said, you guys got to realize Casey does fun stuff and he gets a little crazy sometimes. He's okay. He didn't mean to.
Oh man,
It's okay. We forgive you. I already admit it did. All right. Hey, Case, let me see you tomorrow, okay?
Sounds good, buddy. Have a good
All
night,
right, man. Have a great night. A great day. Hey, Bobo, sometimes we just got to keep it simple, like we did the last few games. Right? Don't just keep it like it is. There's no need to make vast changes. This is run first and play shutdown defense. Couple more of these, and we're back in the hunt. You demoralize teams when you beat them like the 49ers do. But you just don't need to start doing wild things. Let it leave it alone. Hey, Bethel.
Hey, Ronbo.
Bethel, man, 2-0.
I was kind of
same
close on the score.
Yeah. Did you have 31-10? Or what was your score?
I had 28, I think 17, I think, because I said garbage time.
Right.
If, the defense was going to give them something.
You were right, though. Garbage time resulted in 7 points, unnecessary points. The 49ers are playing prevent. Kowalski gets a penalty in the end zone, and they move him up to the 3 inches away from the goal line. And, of course, they scored. That was garbage time. You were right to call it.
Yeah.
They just didn't have anything before that.
Yeah. It was a good game. The only thing that, we got kind of pissed off at was that, Kyle, you're supposed to take some of your starters out in the fourth quarter. You're already winning. You don't need Jimmy. It looked like he got hit towards the end, that he was kind of feeling his leg. I was all like, oh, no, come on.
He was getting hit a lot in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is getting pissed off, is getting mad. We do not need that kind of shit towards the end. Put Trey Lance, let him get some reps, and he could have done what Jimmy did towards the fourth quarter. He didn't need to be there.
And Deebo, I didn't need to see any more Deebo runs. He could have let Deebo get one pass, though, so he can get over 1,000 yards. George Kittle can sit down now. Juszczyk, all those guys. That's enough, Kyle. It's game's over. Let those starters sit down and rest and get ready for the Vikings. Kyle, he won't listen.
Yeah.
The media's going to ask him, too.
Hopefully they do, because
they did last week.
That puts him on, where, oh, shit, kind of need to, put the starters out, because, when you have the game won, you don't need to, put more, injuries in there.
They're possible, yeah. You take that potential out.
Yeah.
Don't fool around, Kyle. Those guys get hurt. Like last week, Elijah Mitchell running in the last couple of minutes of that game against the Rams. Oh, Kyle, you've got to be kidding me. If he gets hurt running out the clock, you would need to be beat. God. Oh.
Yeah, but, Brian Ayuk, gets my ball with, Deebo. They both did good. And defense, Bosa, that Bosa has more sacks than his brother. His brother has 5.5, and Bosa has 10. So,
he's supposed to have more than that, Bethel.
Something.
If they just call holding and get those guys to know they got to respect the hold, that's the only way they can stop him. The only way they can stop him is you got to hold him. Otherwise, Nick's coming in.
Yeah. Yeah, so, and then plus we had all the teams that we needed to lose, they all lost. The only ones that were left was the Vikings, but.
And they won.
But still, that puts us up in there. I don't know if maybe because of our division losses, it doesn't put us up there. I'm not sure. But, if we could beat Seattle.
If we could beat Seattle. Does Seattle play today?
Yeah. Yeah, they're losing actually to the Cardinals. And that's going to be a division loss to them. So they're going to go downer.
Oh. They're going to be so deep in the basement pretty soon. They're going to need the Red Cross to rescue them.
I already hearing from the fan base that they're saying either fire their coach or get rid of Russell Wilson, because he looked like he doesn't want to be there. And another thing, I think their whole front line actually is out for next year because they all have to get paid or else they're gonna get cut. So that's another issue that the Seahawks have to deal with, and they don't have a first round pick because that goes to the Jets for the Adams trade. So
Bethel, you know how we do. We're short after the game. Let's see you tomorrow and enjoy it. We're going to find out more about what's going on today. We'll know everything by tomorrow. So I'll be looking for you, okay?
Victory Monday. Let's go Niners.
Yes, indeed. I like that.
And hit a like for Ronbo Sports.
Thanks, Bethel. Have a great evening. A great day.
All right. You too, Ronbo. Yeah.
All right.
All right. And the Cowboys are losing. They're getting the ass whooped.
Thanks, Bethel.
That's another thing. All right.
All right. Hey, Tony.
Hey, Ronbo.
Hey, Tony. You know, I don't know if I can get. I'm not used to this, Tony. We're just having way too much fun for extended period of time. 2 weeks in a row of laughing and having a great time. This makes no sense. I'm not used to this. I don't know how to act. Tony, tell me what you're feeling on today's game.
Well, you know, I was watching you, Ronbo, and nice, clean game. Same start, you know, big, long first quarter.
11 minutes.
Defense out.
Didn't cash out good.
And once you take the ball away from them, any team, they're going to start getting desperate. They're going to make mistakes. And
they did.
You know,
monumental mistakes.
You know, you start dictating terms to them instead of the other way around.
Yeah.
You got them on the back foot. So, yeah, it was a great game. Good win. My game ball goes to Shanahan for calling the same game, same sort of a start that he did last week. So,
Tony, you said that Friday, didn't you? You said that you who said run the same game against them as you ran against the Rams? Was that you who said that? Somebody.
Yeah. That's what you need to do.
That's exactly what he did.
Take the ball away from them.
Do it to the Vikings too. Have them out there. Have that defense out there all day, and 8-9 minute drives, and keep bringing them back. You'll kill them.
You know, I mean, look how frustrated they got. They started slapping our players. You know?
I've not seen that in years. I can't remember the last time I saw a player just completely lose his mind like that. They're holding Jawan Jennings, and you can just reach up and smack him? What? Of course you're out of the game.
I think what Kyle needs to do is put in a formal complaint against the ref. Well, not a formal complaint, but just to get him to watch the holding on Bosa. You know what I mean? Somebody's got to say something.
They talked about that in the press conference the other day. And I got to tell you, I have a feeling, Tony, we launched something on Twitter. I had photos put up and everything. So another couple guys put up film footage of Bosa being held constantly. The media, I mean, the NFL has to know. You guys let that go each and every week. Every week. And it's time somebody paid attention.
I mean, it's not like it's not obvious. Some of them are hanging off his neck, you know, like they're hanging off a bloody tree or something.
Damn right. It's clear.
So, I mean, that
Go ahead.
That part needs to get cleaned up on the refereeing part. I mean, that, you know, a person of Bosa's caliber and not calling holding blatant. No, I'm not talking about, like I said, blatant holding calls could cost you a game or a Super Bowl even.
I was getting ready to say, Tony, they were doing that during the Super Bowl. You can see Armstead and Bosa with that same chokehold. They've already beaten the offensive lineman, and he's holding on for dear life, and the refs can't see it. I said, oh, how did they not see that? And during that play, that Bosa would have stopped that play downfield, the turning point in that game, that would have never happened. Oh, no, the refs, we didn't see anything. You sons of bitches. God, I was mad.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the only complaint I've got for the game is I just wish that Kyle would take the first stringers off a little bit earlier in the game and give Trey some game time.
Instead of just garbage time.
I mean, yeah, like everybody else said, you know, he could have done what Jimmy done.
Yeah, especially that fourth quarter. To tell you what, let me see you tomorrow because it's always short after the game. Production said you guys are running over. So, Tony, I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow. All right.
All right, brother. Thank you, mate.
All right, thank you, Tony.
See you, man.
See ya. Hey, Jay.
What's up, Ronbo?
Jay, winning football, we're at 500 finally. Jay?
Yeah. I mean,
Jay, give us a little bit of your feeling on that game, Jay. Short and sweet after the game. Go ahead.
about fucking time, Ronbo. Like,
Yeah. 2 weeks in a row.
penalty-free game. Penalty-free game. We actually ran our offense like we supposed to, and it's just about time, Ronbo. I'm excited, and I hope we keep that momentum coming because we are a good football team, and we could just allow our playmakers to do what they do. And Kyle needs to get it out of his head that he don't have to overthink the game. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's his problem. He overthinks the games too much, and he take away from his own team doing that. But I want to give the game ball to Jimmy Garoppolo. I can't believe I said that, but Jimmy Garoppolo gets the game ball on offense, and then I'm gonna give the game ball on defense. I'm gonna give it to Deebo.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And
about time, you know what I'm saying?
And Jay, he works harder than anybody out there to get what little stuff he gets, and he gets no love from the refs. He's dragging offensive linemen with him. He's still getting a sack anyway. They can't stop him. But, man, refs, you can get that dude off of him.
Ronbo, he could have had 4 or 5 sacks this game. They kept holding. And that's how we've been feeling since the Super Bowl. They've been holding this man. They don't call him no holding plays. Like, come on, man. What is going on? What are y'all refs? What are y'all seeing out there, man? I just want y'all to call it both sides. If our team is doing that same thing, and you go
call it on us
call
too.
it on us.
Thank you. Absolutely.
Yeah,
I fully agree. But we ain't. You know?
No. So we played a good, clean game, Ronbo, and I loved every minute of it. I think we played, exceptional. The play calling was exceptional. The defense, played a hell of a game. It was no pass interference, none of these crazy ass.
We slowed down on that, huh? We're getting better at that.
No. Yeah, I think and I think that the coaches are, they're doing their job as far as, adjusting. Hey, you don't have to do this. You're killing our team doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they, I think I loved every, I watched the game. I loved it, and we did really good. Our, Deebo running out of the backfield, he's a monster. You know what I'm saying? A beast that he is. And I'm not gonna sit here and say I don't feel there was nothing wrong with the game. I like the outcome of it. You know what I'm saying?
And the style.
Really
Jay, the 49ers are imposing their will. I haven't seen them do that.
Yes,
Last week they did that.
I like about it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're not.
Yes, punish them. Punish these teams.
Came-
Because they already think that we sorry and we need to just punish them. That's
Came
been
in.
our MO. You know what I'm
it.
saying? We just got away from it because
And-
we not calling it, but we need to just.
It's it. Came
I'm
into
so
their
excited,
house and made them bow down. But Jay, we got to go, Jay. It's after the game, but come on back tomorrow. I'll be looking for you, okay?
All right, Ronbo. Appreciate what you do, brother. Thank you,
Thanks, Jay. Appreciate you, fam. See you tomorrow. Let's get over to Jack and see what Ellis has got to say about today's game. Oh, Ellis. Come on in, Ellis. And the squad. Elissa. Ellis. It's early in the day. Ellis is probably with the kids. Ellis, we'll be back to you then. It's chill. Phil, always love when you get in here. Get in here, Phil. We miss you.
Hey, Ronbo, how you
busy
doing?
Man, you doing great. We're starting to. It's like everybody's saying. I think we found ourselves. We are that big bad bully that comes in and just takes your lunch money and eats it right in front of you.
Yeah.
Phil, give me your feelings on this game.
This makes next week's game huge. Huge.
I know. I mean,
if
really
we could
huge.
win against Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we could run the table. Looking at our schedule, there's not one team that I don't think we can beat the rest of the way.
Because
Tennessee
the Texans,
looks horrible today.
right? Because Texas says Tennessee guys is not all that without Derrick Henry. We're going to beat
Texas
them up.
just ran at will against them today. I watched the game, and if they can do it, we can.
We definitely can do it. We got better running backs in Texas. Yes.
I'm looking at our schedule. Other than Minnesota, I don't see a team we can't beat. I think this Minnesota game is huge. If we win this, I think we run the table.
And the Rams are afraid of us. We end the season with them. The Rams want nothing to do with us. Oh, they do not. We exposed them. They're tender. They're soft.
We own the Rams. We own the Rams. And Seattle is pretty weak right now.
They're talking about firing
I'm looking at those two games. I see those as wins.
Yeah.
Cincinnati, they're barely beating the Raiders right now.
Are they?
And they've they started off fast, but they've gone downhill pretty quickly.
Like so many
And
teams.
I look at Texas and some of the other games we have. I think we can run the table. Go 12-5.
Phil, here's a parallel. Last time, remember Jimmy first came, and everybody saying, "We might run the table." Guys, don't get carried away. He just got here, and I was wrong. We were playing the same divisions as we're playing now when we ran that table.
Yep.
Phil, anything's possible. I'll agree with it. You know what?
Look at Jacksonville last year. They started off slow. I mean, Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
They started off slow, and then all of a sudden they caught fire and they went all the way to the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So it is possible.
Wouldn't that be insane? 49ers get to the playoffs, and there's the Packers, and they lost today. And did you see that game? What happened there?
Yeah, I watched a little bit of it. I got NFL tickets, so it's going all over the place with games. But it was the quarterback who had the ball last. Really, it wasn't that game.
No defense. The Packers, the only reason they beat us is because they had the ball last. Damn it. That's it. I don't want to be in that position again. When you got them down, keep them down.
That and pass interference calls.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got too many pass interference calls early in the season. That was really bad. And then turnovers, too. So if we can avoid those, we have avoided those the last few games.
Couple of weeks,
we win.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to.
And that's basic. Takeaways, turnovers will get you beat. And we've avoided that. And we've taken the ball away again twice.
And PIs are such a big penalty that, the quarterback throws it deep and you hit the receiver.
I know.
Big play.
They work
anyway,
on that.
I'm looking optimistic here, and I'm looking at our schedule. And in all honesty, I think we can run the table. We win next week. Next week is huge.
You got my full support on that. Anybody says, I'll say Phil says it, and I believe him. Phil, let's see you tomorrow. We do.
All right.
And Phil, we always sit and wait for you. Get in here tomorrow. I'll be looking for you. All right?
All right.
All right.
Take care, man.
Have a great day, Phil.
Bye.
Hey, Ellis.
Ronbo.
Ellis.
That's you in the background.
Yeah, I was just saying that.
That's you in the background. Yeah, I'm playing you on YouTube on my other device.
Ellis, man, give me some assessments. Give me some of the Ellis assessments of this game, man. Because pretty much everybody agrees. You know what, the 49ers, this is who they are. They're that big, bad dude standing in the dark that hits you so hard you've never seen it coming. Ellis, what do you think, man? What's going on with this game? How'd you think?
Just basic execution, no turnovers. The way that we're supposed to play. You know what I mean? At a high level, just living up to really our capabilities and our potential. You know what I mean? There's no surprises, honestly. I'm thankful for the win. But this is what we do. This is what, of course, everybody knows what we should have been doing at the beginning of the year. We'd have at least 7 wins right now, and that's at a minimum. If we just, continue to play at this level. But I'm glad we got out of there, with unscathed, without any.
Well, not
I didn't want to have a critical
Remember,
game.
Jawan Jennings got
Jags.
slapped. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, yeah, he caught a little. Yeah, but we won the war. You know what I mean? They ended up losing him. He got himself kicked out of the game. They ended up going down a couple of other players, and we walked out of there without any real serious injuries. So and we had a nice strong win. I knew Deebo getting about 7. What he got? Would he get almost 10 carries today?
Oh,
we got at least about 7 or 8,
must
right?
be something like that. God, it was just
Yeah.
no
I figured that was
Elijah
what was
Mitchell,
gonna.
no worry. God.
Yeah, not at all. We had I knew it. Jeff Wilson Jr. give Trey Sermon, a few carries as well. It looked like he got almost about as many carries, if not more than Deebo did, which was good. And he was prompt. He did well. And everything else just worked out. Our receivers did what they needed to do. Brandon Ayuk, George Kittle, and Deebo got a couple of good catches, but it was just a good game all around. Great execution by both sides of the ball.
But talk to me about that first quarter execution of the defense of the Jaguars.
Soaking up the whole first quarter.
11. Yeah, I've never seen them do that long yet. That was the longest, wasn't it? The entire first quarter.
Yeah, and apparently they were already preparing for that, and they were trying to make sure that we didn't get away with that. It didn't look like it worked out too well for the Jags. So, though that's what they were planning on trying to prohibit us from doing, it didn't seem to change anything outside of what the plan was for us. So,
because they don't allow no running on them. They just don't allow it. Yeah, well, y'all allowed it, didn't you? We still got it. Key passing plays, but still.
And I think Kyle's starting to come into himself as a coach. So, how we're looking for players like, Fred Warner and other guys to really, get settled in and really start, executing each week. We're starting to see Kyle get to that point as our coach, as our head coach. And it's good to see, he needs that extra added confidence himself so he can start seeing what's working, how he needs to maintain his consistency as well when it comes to game planning and doing things that are working consistently throughout each week. And, because he is as equally important to, this team winning as the players are.
Damn right.
And, so as long as he continues to do that, yeah, fam, it's going to be good. But I know we got to go Ronbo short after the game. I got my son here with me. We're out here practicing. I was going to see if it was good to let him talk to you for a minute.
All right.
All right, here's my son, Joshua.
Hey, little man. Hey, what is your name?
Joshua.
Nashua. Hey, Nashua, did I pronounce it right? Nashua, man, I love the name. Nashua.
No, it's Joshua.
Joshua. Hey, Joshua. Josh, you going to be a quarterback like your dad?
Yes.
All right. Are you going to be a Pro Bowl quarterback like your dad?
Yes.
All right. Yes. I love it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We had a good win today. We watched the game today, Ronbo. So I'm trying to get him to, learn and get more acclimated with the plays, and I'm teaching him his drop steps and release the ball and working him out. So I've been just getting the study working. He's only he'll be 8 in December. So we training now.
Sure can, no problem. You got to play in Pee Wee?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. You'll be all right.
Yeah,
Dad's gonna be a good coach, I can tell. All right.
Yeah, we had
a good win today.
All right. Y'all played today? Oh, you were talking about us. I was still thinking about you playing ball. I tell you, Joshua, it's going to be some more. Next week, we got the Vikings. Are you ready for that?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah,
another win.
Absolutely. All right, Joshua.
Yeah.
You and Dad, we're going to go. I tell you what, I look forward to hearing you guys tomorrow, okay?
Okay, Ronbo.
Okay, Mama. Take care.
You too. All right.
All right, Ronbo. We about to get back to working. Yeah, we out here right now. So peace and love, brother Ronbo.
Hey,
Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Shout out to production. Peace and love, fam. Thank you.
Thanks, Ellis. All right, fam. Have a great day, too. And
you too. Peace.
All right. We run on. I say, Coach, how about them 49ers? One drive, one full quarter. I can't get over that. You sit there watching the clock just burn down. Hey, Brian.
The law says know your damn role.
Shut your mouth.
Ronbo, what's going on with you, baby?
Oh, Brian, man, I'm enjoying this, man, because the 49ers look really dominant today. You know what I mean? There was nothing the Jags could do. They could slap a man. They could try to hurt somebody on purpose. They could do whatever they want to. The 49ers says, y'all can do all you want, but you go lose this game. Just lay down and take your whooping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love that.
Ronbo, let me ask you a question. Go
ahead.
This is pertaining to Nick Bosa. And to all the offensive tackles in the NFL.
Man.
Quit using the standard police chokehold and every time when Nick Bosa gets upfield when he beats you. Just get out the way. Stop using that chokehold.
Every time.
Ronbo. When I watched when they played the Rams last week, that guy who was beating Nick was beating him like a drum. That's a choke. That ain't a hold. That's a chokehold. He got him around the neck.
You see the man's elbow. It's tight around Nick's neck. Yeah, it is. Come on, man. Y'all,
that's a choke. That is a chokehold, Ronbo. Now, when the owners meet, why don't they meet about that? When they have like the NFL, when they have the rules committee, put something in for the defense. Look, offensive tackle.
Especially the Nick Bosa rule. Quicker. And call it the Nick Bosa rule.
The Nick Bosa rule, right.
Brian, Nick was doing a press conference the other day, and I remember the reporters asked him, so, Nick, we're noticing that you don't get a lot of calls out there. Your feeling about that? Nick says, Nick, I didn't really notice. Nick is such a warrior. And the reason why, I really think last week I started something with this, and I got to take credit for this. I posted up 4 shots of Nick being held, and I was trying to understand. I linked toward John Lynch. John, there must be something you can do. Because they're not going to listen to us.
Yeah.
They'll listen to you, all right? Nick is being held. This is every damned week. I think. And another guy put up footage of Nick being held live. I mean, it was just a film. Nick getting held over and over. I says, Jesus Christ, what has to be done to make the ref pay attention? You're not allowed to hold the defender like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it.
Hey, Ronbo, I don't know what it is, but my thing is this: if you don't make noise, nobody don't hear you.
Got him.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't make noise, nobody don't hear you. And Ronbo, just think about it. When Terrell Owens played for the Philadelphia Eagles, when he played for Philadelphia, and who was the safety for Dallas Cowboys in the playoffs? The safety for the Dallas Cowboys. I forgot who his name was.
I know.
Roy Williams.
Yeah.
Roy Williams. You remember that? You remember the horse collar? You grabbed Terrell by the horse. He wasn't going to catch T.O. That was the only way he was going to catch him. He had to grab him by the back of his shoulder pads.
So they do.
And
they
the
got a rule
next
for
year,
that
what
now.
they do.
Yeah.
And the next year, Ronbo, come on now.
You can really cripple a guy doing that. But Nick, it's at a disadvantage. You can't hold him just because he's better than everybody else you play. And we lost a Super Bowl, but nobody will admit it. I will. They held Nick on the most pivotal play of the game. Nick was about to get at Mahomes. He let that shot go downfield. Tyreek Hill makes the play, and the game momentum shifted. Nick was on his the defender. He's dragging the defender all the way back to Mahomes. Neck, that same chokehold. Damn it, that still makes me mad.
Yeah. And Ronbo, while I'm getting off subject, the Chiefs are moving on the Cowboys at will. They're moving at will. At will.
I can't wait.
It's ugly.
I'm gonna go check that out a minute.
They ain't nobody ain't caught cheetah. What they call him, the cheetah?
Yeah.
Nobody ain't caught him yet. They're moving on at will. Go ahead.
Brian, we got to go, though. This is short and sweet after the game. But listen, I'll be looking for you tomorrow if you got some time for us. All right?
Yes, sir. Shout out to Ronbo Sports. Shout out to
Thanks, man.
production. The
Thank you, fam.
law is out.
That's right. Agreed. All right, fam. Yeah, Nick's got to be. They got to do something about that. He got held today. I don't know, what does the NFL need to see? You know, guys. At least just somebody just say, guys, we got to start making those calls. The 49ers. And I know we're not partial to any team, but Nick Bosa clearly is getting abused. Let's make the calls. That's all you got to say. Whoever's in charge. You know. Hey, Bill, get in here, Bill.
I don't disagree with what you said at all
Tell you.
about the holding.
It's ridiculous.
But the NFL is not going to change that because they know that's the only way to stop
The
Nick
49ers.
Bosa. That is the only way. If they put that rule in effect, then it is lights out for Nick. He will be held. There will be a flag.
Bill,
People
they
will
called
start
it.
being ejected,
They
and
surprised.
Nick will eat.
They called it today, though, Bill, and I still think they got a little heat from last week's. There was a lot of noise. Even the Bay Area reporters were asking Nick, are you being bothered? Is this slowing you down? Is this hampering your efforts out there? And Nick, you're not calm. Nick's the man's man, right? No, I'm fine. No, you're not, Nick, and everybody else is going to stick up for you. Damn it, they've got to play the rules like everybody else. Get off him.
Right.
You cannot hold him like that.
Right. Exactly. That changes everything. And, once they put that rule into effect, I guarantee you we'll start winning a lot more games that we end up losing because they want to be able to complete. Man, I saw this game. I'm like just shaking my head laughing. And the Cowgirls are losing. I'm happy again. Mama, don't let your kids grow up to be Cowboys. This is where they start to crumble and fall. Oh, Texas boy. I know you're in the chat. You don't want to watch the game because you know it's blue. You're going to lose. Enjoy your L with all your mouth running. Guess what? Your 9 wins are going to pivot it to nothing. Now you got to take losses. What is it like? Okay? 8 losses. You got to go 8 straight losses now and see yourself out of the playoffs. Thanks for coming, Texas boy. Anyways.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left in the first half, and the Chiefs will have held them to 3 points. One of the most powerful offenses, as people are trying to say, in the NFL. 3 points.
Oh, Cowboys they suck. It's not that the Chiefs are good. The Cowboys are making the Chiefs look like a Super Bowl contender. It's just the Cowboys. It's that time of year now. This is where we crumble. They say.
Bill, I think the Cowboys play on Thanksgiving Day.
I don't know. Do they play on Thanksgiving Day?
Normally, America's team usually plays on Thanksgiving Day. So, and we already got to put up with Detroit. And why they won't change this, I don't understand why they have to be Dallas and Detroit every year. But I think so. So
that's fine. Kansas City gonna run wild all over the Cowboys. If they slow a little, they'll pick it back up. I'm not even worried. Oh, and everybody had the Cowboys picked, and there's like only 20% that picked the Chiefs to win. I already know what this was gonna go. This is the time of year they crumble. So while you're running your mouth, Texas boy, take a look at your team. All right, your team catch wins early, and now going to catch losses now. Losses early, we're going to catch wins now. The tide is turned, Texas boy. What?
Bill,
That's all I got to say. Go back home, boy.
Bill, let me see you tomorrow because you know how we do after the game. So I tell you what, I'm going to be looking for you tomorrow, and we're going to have more fun. Absolutely.
Give me a 40-point shout out.
You got it. Niners! Bill.
Hey, Ronbo, you guys start closing the thing with Mama. Don't let your kids grow up to be Cowboys. They come in here, support tournament enough, running their gums, flopping their jaws, and now they're catching L's. Come on, it's time. It's time, man. Come on, play that Star Wars song. Mama, don't let your kids grow up to be Cowboys. And if I ain't on, I'm going to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving, and I'm out.
All right. Bill, you and I have a great Thanksgiving if we don't see you. All right. Hey, with that said, you know what? I'm going to go watch it. I think I'm going to watch this game, too. In fact, let's do that right now. Bam, thank you for the contribution tonight. Always appreciate them. And we're going to see you tomorrow on Raw. In the meantime, the Cowboys are losing 16-3 with 2 minutes to go. Where's all that high-powered offense? The Chiefs aren't all that good on defense. What happened, Cowboys? Because you need to find another career path. Don't grow up putting on no Wrangler jeans, buying saddles for horses you don't have, and things like that. Now, let it go. Your mama, talk to your parents so they can say, mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. They're only going to lose in the playoffs and get destroyed, even if they make it to the Super Bowl. Fam, I'm going to go. I got to hurry and go see this. It's all kind of games I want to watch. Fam, see you tomorrow. You know I love you, fam. Just see you tomorrow and have a great, great, great day. God, what a day.